Hey guys, welcome to the very first recording of my new segment, which I'm calling The Character Mirror, where we explore how your favorite character chose you and not the other way around. That's right. And I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna immerse ourselves into this experience, try to have a little fun. But I wanted to jump right into the whole character mirror and let's explore a few of our favorites. What three do we have today?
All right, perfect. So let's dive right in. Today, I think we go with three heavy hitters: Goku from Dragon Ball, Naruto from Naruto, and Mob from Mob Psycho. Each of these heroes taps into different kinds of personal power. Goku with pure drive, Naruto with resilience, and Mob with quiet self-control. So let's break them down and see what they might say about us.
That sounds a good, nice start. So let's go with the unconventional Mob. Let's talk with him first. What can somebody who is what if someone's female and they decide to say, "Hey, Mob from Mob Psycho is my favorite character." What can this say a little bit about that person?
That's a great angle. So if someone, regardless of gender, resonates with Mob, it often means they value emotional self-restraint. Mob is powerful, but he's not loud about it. He's calm, empathetic, and he's learning how to balance his emotions. So if someone picks Mob, it might say that they're a person who values inner peace, self-discovery, and they're probably someone who doesn't always feel like they fit the typical hero mold, but they have a lot more strength inside than they let on.
All right. So, like I was saying, now we're gonna go ahead and transition to Goku, and let's talk about some of those classic traits that one might display by choosing Goku as their favorite hero. Go ahead.
Exactly. So choosing Goku often points to a person who values perseverance, self-improvement, and a kind of relentless optimism. Goku doesn't give up no matter how many times he falls, and he's always pushing himself to be better. So if Goku's your favorite, it might mean you admire that drive, whether it's in your own ambitions, your personal growth, or just that refusal to back down from a challenge.
Now, my personal translation on what you just said makes me wonder this thing that I've always noticed about Goku, and that is how much do you think contributes to Goku's ability to always surpass the unsurpassable when it comes to his friends and family?
Yeah, that's a big part of Goku's appeal. I think it's that constant interplay between his competitive drive and his deep connection to the people he cares about. Every time he pushes himself, it's not just for himself, it's for his son, for Krillin, for everyone. So if you connect with Goku, you might see a part of yourself in that, that drive to surpass limits, but always because of the relationships that keep you grounded.
And what about some of the deeper emotional sides of choosing Goku?
Yeah, so on that deeper emotional level, choosing Goku can really point to a longing for belonging. This idea that even though he's the strongest, he never isolates himself. And for some people, that might mirror a desire to be both powerful and loved. So it's not just about winning, it's about being seen and supported, even when you struggle.
Wow, that's deep. And I'm wondering, guys, how much of this actually speaks to you if you have chose these characters. But let's just go ahead and keep moving forward with our very last pick of the day, and that's gonna be Naruto Uzumaki. And I know there's a lot of big fans out there of the Naruto series, so keep your little, keep your pants on and calm down. We're gonna talk all about your favorite. Just give us a second. All right, so. Um, So, okay, with that said, guys, our last person we're going to sit here and we're going to analyze with, and that is some of our biggest fan faves, and that is Naruto Uzumaki. I know if you were of a certain generation, you were probably turned on to anime in the first place by Naruto, which probably ultimately pushed you down the anime road to finding some of your other faves. But let's talk about that, Val. Those who choose Naruto Uzumaki as their favorite pick in the character mirror, what are some of the personality traits that this may suggest about them?
Yeah, absolutely. So Naruto is huge because he embodies that struggle for belonging and acceptance. People who choose Naruto often connect to his perseverance. He starts out as an outcast, but he never stops fighting for his dreams. So if Naruto is your favorite, it might suggest you have a deep resilience, a belief that even if you start behind, you can still push forward, and that you never give up on your own growth or the people you care about.
So when you say that, right, because that's the lining that you chose to go with as far as the description. So what does that mean about? Um, Let me explore more. What I'm trying to say is, so does that mean that a lot of people can most likely like relate to him because they know that what I feel like is one of those things that are huge when it comes to our social dynamics and when we're trying to grow and learn, you know, like for instance, nature versus nurture. So that acceptance thing, I think that that could be a pretty big part of uh, of this character trait that also can hit on that emotional deep relevance that we like to also get into. So let's just kind of dive into both of those and see what that speaks to.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely onto something there. Naruto's whole journey is this tension between nature and nurture. He's born with these massive obstacles, but it's his persistence, his relationships, and that need for acceptance that drives him. And honestly, I think a lot of people latch onto that because it mirrors real life. We all want to belong. We all wrestle with whether we're defined by what we're born with or by what we choose. So when people choose Naruto, it's like they're saying, I know the struggle and I'm still choosing to grow.
And you know what? I think that's a big thing, and maybe that should go in consideration because I know that he is really popular. Like people love their Naruto, and a lot of times even the novice of anime, you know, knows Naruto Uzumaki.
Exactly. Yeah. Naruto's kind of the gateway for a whole generation. So when people pick him, it's like they're tapping into this universal arc, feeling like the underdog, striving for acceptance and never giving up. So that connection runs deep, and I think it's why his story stays so timeless.
Can you guess who I chose as my favorite of the discussed today? So when Goku fought Vegeta, and it was when Vegeta decided to kill all those people at the tournament just to prove to him how serious he was. Like he wanted that fight because he took on the Bibbidi Mark, and he got stronger because of it, and he just wanted that time where he can just fight Goku at the same level he felt, where he knew he if he was matched evenly, he can give it to him, and I believe it too. But I mean Goku decided in that moment to stay at a level that was with Vegeta when really he could have went up to level 3 because he had already surpassed level 2, but yet he never even pushed past that. He gave him a fair fight at the same level, and that type of integrity and classiness,
Yeah.
like that's the part about that makes me love Goku so much.
Right. So in that moment, Goku wasn't just fighting for power, he was fighting for respect and connection. And I think that's huge for you because you value those moments where you don't just win, you meet people where they are. So Goku's humility in that fight, letting Vegeta keep up, that's what stuck with you.
So stuck with me a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of that balance between strength and restraint. Goku knows he could dominate, but he chooses to stay at that level, making it about more than just power. And that's something you really connect with, seeing how far you can go, but never forgetting the people right in front of you.
And next time in a character mirror, we're going to explore 3 to 4 more characters that you guys choose as your faves. Um, Feel free to drop your comments and give me a couple of guys that you think that should be explored. But until then, just remember, every character you have tells a story. An interesting question and is what does that story tell about you? And who belongs in the mirror next? So next time, I see you guys in the character mirror.